Hello everybody and welcome to today's webinar. Today once again we will be doing breathing exercises and some meditations. Please could you make sure you've all got some water and you're sitting very comfortably in a chair. We're going to start. We're going to start with the breathing again. As we've explained before in previous webinars, that if we can connect to the part of the brain that produces the feel-good chemicals, the easiest way to do that is to do that with the breath. So, and also it stops us going into the fight and flight mode, where we actually stop that part of the brain working. Because when we go into fight and flight mode, we produce cortisol and adrenaline, which keeps us focused on running away or punching the enemy on the nose, which we don't really want to do. So once again, we're going to concentrate on the breath. Now we're going to breathe in for 5, pause, and then exhale for 7. We're going to breathe in for 5, pause, and exhale for 7. I'm going to talk you through it to start with, and then I'm going to leave you to practice it on your own. Right, if we're ready to begin, breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pause, breathe out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pause, breathe out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 5, pause, breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 5, pause, breathe out, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Now we're going to ask you to do it for yourself. I'm just going to say breathe in, pause, breathe out. Now, ready to do it for yourself. Breathe in, pause, breathe out. 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 Last time, breathe in, pause, breathe out. Well done, everybody. Hope you're feeling slightly more relaxed. Now we're going to repeat a meditation we've done before, because this meditation I think is worth repeating a few times. So now I want you to either close your eyes or make yourself very comfortable, and I want you to imagine now that we're going into a different sort of space and time. Now, with your eyes closed, I want you to imagine that you're in a cornfield. It's a beautiful day, perfect, just a slight breeze, the sun shining on your face, and you're feeling very comfortable as you start walking through this cornfield, which has a path running towards a building. Now the building you're heading towards is a temple. This temple you've designed, you've constructed, you've made. Now as you walk up towards the temple, there's a garden gate. I want you to open the garden gate and walk into the garden in front of your temple, looking around you at all your creation. Then walk towards the door of the temple and open and unlock the door. Only you have the key. Only you have access to this temple. This is your sanctuary, your safe space. Open the door and walk inside. As you walk inside and close the door behind you, you're greeted by white, pure light, a feeling of peace, of tranquility, knowing that you're safe, no one else can ever come here because you've created this space. No one else is ever allowed here except you. Now keep walking through the bright white light until you reach a door. Open the door and walk inside, closing the door behind you. As you walk into this room and close the door behind you, you see that the entire room is made of crystals. Every conceivable colour of crystal. The floor, the walls, the ceiling, everywhere. The crystals are shining bright, giving off their energy, giving off the beautiful colours, and they're glowing. In the middle of this room is a bed. This is going to be the most comfortable bed you've ever laid on. I want you to walk towards the bed and lay on this bed that's entirely made of crystals. As you lay down, you feel so comfortable. Now, as you lay on this bed, the crystal energy will start to do their work. At the base of your spine is your root chakra. I want you to imagine that that chakra is now opening as a lotus flower. And as it opens wide, the red crystals start to activate. You start to feel the energy coming from the red crystals. The red crystals enter that chakra, and you feel the red energy starting to travel down from your hips, down through your legs. They travel down through your thighs, through your knees, through the lower part of your legs, to your ankles and into your feet, even to the tips of your toes. You feel that red energy activating all the cells in that part of your body. They start to remove any negative energy and start to install positive energy into all those cells. Now we move further up the body to just above the root chakra and below your belly button. This is the sacral chakra. Once again, allow the chakra to open to a beautiful large lotus flower. Now all the orange crystals in the bed start to become activated. The orange energy from the crystals enter via this chakra into that part of your body, the part of your body between your belly button and your thighs. You feel the energy travelling around all the cells, all the blood vessels, all the organs in that part of the body. Imagine it travelling through all that part of your body as it instills positive energy into that part of your body, removing any pain, problems, negativity, all being absorbed by the orange energy. Now move your attention up to your belly button. That is your solar plexus chakra. Once again, allow the chakra to open wide as a lotus flower. Now this time, all the yellow crystals, the citrine, all the beautiful yellow quartz, all the yellow diamonds, all the yellow crystals start to activate. And once again, they enter through the solar plexus chakra into that mid part of your body, between your solar plexus and your heart. Imagine all that part of your body being healed, the liver, the kidneys, all negative energy and pain being removed by the yellow energy, positive energy being left behind by the yellow energy of the crystals. Now you'll move your attention up to your heart. Once again, open up the heart chakra, which can be either pink or green, or a combination of both. Once again, all the pink crystals and the green crystals are activated. You can choose either colour, or you can have both colours. Enter your heart chakra. Once again, between your shoulders and your heart, all the green and pink energy starts to flow, starts to absorb negative energy, installing positive energy, removing pain, problems, pure energy in that part of your body, cleansing, clearing, activating positivity, healing the heart, making you feel more positive. Now move your attention up to your throat. Once again, open up the throat chakra. This chakra, once again opening as a big, beautiful lotus flower. Now all the blue crystals, all the sapphires and all the beautiful blue crystals, the blue john, the topaz, the blue crystals are activated. Once again, allow the energy to flow through the throat chakra into your neck and that part of your body, clearing the vocal cords, helping you with communication, helping you to speak your truth, get rid of negative energy in that part of your body, negative thoughts, negative problems, all being removed by the blue crystals, but leaving behind positive, pure energy. Now take your attention up to your forehead, into the middle of your forehead. Once again, allow that part of your body to open its chakra. Once again, the beautiful big lotus flower opens and indigo crystals start to activate and enter the mind, clearing the mind of negative thought, clearing the mind of headaches, any problems, any negative thoughts, leaving behind pure energy, pure love, pure thoughts, making you feel very content, very happy, very connected to the rest of your body. Now take your attention up to the crown or the top part of your head, the very top part of your head. Once again, allow that chakra to open as a lotus flower. And as it opens, the violet crystals, the final crystals start to activate. They start to enter through the crown chakra. And once again, that energy starts to travel around your body. This time it travels all around the outside of your body, helping the skin and all the external influences on your body become positive. So no negative energy can touch you. All positive energy is surrounding you, embracing your entire being with this wonderful violet positive energy. Now take your attention back to your root chakra. Allow the red energy to flow back out from the root chakra, back into the crystals. Lock the chakra, closing the lotus flower, but keeping all the positive healing energy that you've received inside your body. Now take your attention to the sacral chakra, the one between your belly button and the root chakra. Once again, allow the orange energy to flow back into the crystals. Close the lotus flower up to a tight bud and lock it. Now take your attention to your solar plexus. Once again, allow the yellow energy to flow back into the crystals, taking with it the negative energy from your body, leaving behind just the positive energy. Close it up tightly into a bud and lock it. Now take your attention to your heart chakra. Once again, allow the pink and the green energy to flow back into the crystals, leaving behind just the positive energy and the positive healing. Close up the chakra into a tight bud and lock it. Take your attention to your throat chakra. Once again, allow the blue energy to flow back into the bed. Lock the chakra up into a tight bud and make sure you've closed and locked it properly. Now take your attention up to your forehead. Once again, allow the indigo energy to flow back into the crystal bed. Close the lotus flower into a tight bud and lock it. Now take your attention to the top of your head. Allow the violet energy to flow back into the bed. Close the chakra into a tight bud and lock it. Now you're feeling completely healed, full of positive energy and ready to leave the bed, knowing that you can return to this bed anytime you need healing. Remember how to open your chakras, allow the crystal energy to help cleanse, heal, clear your body of pain and problems and negativity. Now, as you get up from the crystal bed, I want you to walk towards the door of the room. On the door of the room is a cloak that you've designed, a cloak that you've created in a colour of your choice. You can have a different lining and a different colour to the outside of the cloak. Everything is of your making and your choice. I want you to wrap this cloak around you, keeping all this energy within you, the positivity, the healing. On the cloak are mirrors. So if you come across people that are difficult or causing you issues or problems, you have to do nothing. Just ask the mirrors to be activated and to repel all that negative energy so it doesn't touch you. You don't have to do anything. Let the mirrors do the work. Let them get rid of any negativity and pain. Now go through the door, closing it firmly behind you, back into the room where there is a bright white light. When you get back into that room, you notice there's a table with a candle on it. I want you to go up to the table where the candle is and light the candle. I want you now to sit down in the comfortable chair in front of the candle. Now the person behind the candle is there for you to talk to, for there to share confidences with, someone to help you, someone to support you, somebody that can listen to what you need to say. There might not be anybody that you can share a secret or a problem with, but that person behind the candle is there to help you, there to give you guidance, support and love. I'm going to leave you for a short while you talk to the person behind the candle, asking them to help you with any difficulties. I'll be back for you shortly. It's now time to say goodbye to the person behind the candle. You can come back any time, light the candle and talk to that person. I want you to put the candle out, get up from the chair and walk back towards the door of your temple. As you walk through the door of your temple, make sure you shut the door firmly behind you and lock it. Walk back through the path, back through the gate of your garden. Lock the gate behind you. Walk back through the cornfield. You feel healed, happy, content, knowing that you can return to this temple anytime you feel you need healing, help or guidance. Walk back through that cornfield, back into this reality. Make sure you sit firmly back in your chair. Put your feet firmly on the ground and welcome back. That is the end of that meditation. And if you have any water, now is an opportunity to have a small sip of your water. I'm going to do the same. Now, we're now going to do a completely different sort of meditation. So once again, I want you to make sure that you're sitting comfortably. You can either close your eyes or just concentrate on my voice. Once again, I want you to imagine that you're going down to the coast. You're walking along a cliff path. You'll see the sea below you. The sea is gentle, just small waves. The beach very sandy and very inviting. There are steps down to this beach and a small house on the way down to the beach. We're going to descend the steps. I'm going to count you down the steps. So follow me as we go down the steps to the house. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We've reached the door of the house. We need to knock on the door. Someone will answer. Someone comes to the door. It's somebody there to accompany you onto the beach. This is somebody that you're going to enjoy being on the beach with. We're now going to continue down to the beach. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're on the beach. We have a companion. That companion is chatting and talking to us. We're enjoying their company. We don't feel alone. We know that any time we can ask this person to come and join us. We're on the beach and we start to walk towards the sea. As we walk towards the sea air and the breeze cleanses our mind and our spirit. The companion makes us feel comfortable and safe. We start to paddle in the sea. I want you to also invite anyone to join you along with the companion, anyone you know that needs healing or love. I want you to imagine as you walk into the sea with this companion. You don't have to go into the sea if you don't want to, just enjoy paddling. But if you wish to, walk into the sea, taking with you anyone you know that needs healing, love and care. Watch the sea cleansing them, giving them hope and giving them joy. Watching all pain and problems being washed away from all those people that you've taken into the sea. Allow them to have a good swim, a good frolic in the waves. I'm going to leave you while you imagine all of these friends and family that you know need healing and help, and I'll be back for you shortly. It's now time to invite all those people that you've asked to go into the sea to come out again and go back to where they've come from, leaving you only with the companion they picked up in the house. You know you sent these people away, having been in the sea, and you've helped them to be cleansed. And now as you carry on walking down the beach with your companion, there's a small balloon full of helium just tied to a rock on the beach. Next to the balloon is a pad and paper. I want you to write on that pad a wish for the earth, a wish for yourself and your family, and also I want you to give an affirmation, something that you would like to wish for or achieve. I'm going to leave you while you do those 3 things. A wish for the earth, a wish for your family and friends, and a wish for yourself. I'll be back for you shortly. I'm now back, and I want to ask you to tie that piece of paper to the balloon and let the balloon loose from the rock. Watch it fly up through the earth into the universe, taking your wishes as a prayer into the universe, knowing you've done your best to send guidance and love to the earth, to friends and family, and a prayer for yourself. Then I want you to come back and sit in your chair and sit down with your feet firmly on the ground. Once again, I would like you to take a sip of water as we finish this meditation. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to continue our journal. In a previous webinar, I asked you if you could possibly get a journal and write down something that happens to you every day that has been positive, a positive thought. But now I want you to actually increase that. And I want you to try and write a small poem about what you like about that day, what you've liked about that particular day. Now, if there's been anything you've not liked about that particular day, I'm going to ask you to once again write it on another piece of paper, not in the journal. The journal is only for positive thoughts, for you to look at your life in a positive way. But anything negative, anything that anybody's given you any pain or any problems, anything that you find you don't want in your life, anything that's not necessary in your life, I want you to get a scrap piece of paper and write it down. Write whatever you don't like, any negative thoughts, anything you don't want in your daily life or what's happening to you. Write it on that paper. Then I want you to get the paper and rip it into small, small pieces, tearing up the problems, tearing up the pain, getting rid of it. It's now on the paper, you no longer have it. It's not your problem anymore. It's on the paper and the paper's being destroyed. Just rip it up and then throw it in the bin. And I want you to imagine doing this every time you have an issue. When you have people that upset you, remember you have your cloak with the mirrors. There is a wonderful book called The 4 Agreements. And the 4 agreements are something that I don't necessarily do, I do find very hard to do. But the 4 agreements are something that I try to practice, because that way we can ease the mind, free the mind of any guilt, fear, problems, angst and anxiety. The 4 agreements are: don't make assumptions. If we make assumptions about other people, then we haven't walked in their shoes. We've only had a snapshot of their life, one small incident in a whole lifetime of experiences. So we can never make assumptions about anybody else. The second thing is being impeccable with the word. Words are like swords. When people say things to us, we can't get them out of our mind. Nasty comments, we really find difficult to get rid of in our brains. So we should be also thinking about how we say things to other people. The third one is always do your best. If you always do your best, it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks of you, because you've done your best. It might not be what they think is the best, but it's your best. So therefore you cannot be held accountable for what they think about you. And you don't have to worry what they think about you, because you know in your mind you've always done your best. That is one of the 3 agreements. The 4th one hasn't come to mind, but I will talk to that one to you next time we meet. Now I want us to come back into reality, come back into everyday life. So I want to make sure that your feet are firmly on the ground. Move your shoulders backwards and forwards. Shake your head a bit. Smile, wave your hands, stamp your feet, and go off and enjoy the rest of your day. I want you to have a really marvellous day, feeling positive. Remember that you can always go back to the temple, always go back to the little girl in the house. And I want you to remember to have a wonderful, wonderful day. Take care. God bless. Goodbye.